Isaac in Fresno, how are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
Right. Not too bad.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
We can.
Okay. Did the screener already tell you my question?
It says here the Catholic Church is a force for good in the world?
Yes, I imagine you disagree with that position?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Perhaps this would work better first if you presented your reasoning.
I'm sorry, hang on a second. Let me back up for a second. My position is that the Catholic Church itself has done good. So if the only argument is that the Catholic Church has done good and therefore it's a force for good in the world, okay. My objection to the labeling of the Catholic Church as a force for good is the things that they do that aren't good.
Okay.
And my position would be that Catholics have done good in the world.
Yes.
But the Catholic Church is not a force for good.
Well, I mean, it's still people. It's hard to say, you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to get down to the building hasn't done anything, but yeah. Well. Examples?
Yes, yes. Examples
Sure,
of why you think the world would be better without the Catholic Church.
Wow.
AIDS in Africa.
AIDS in Africa, Inquisition, just the idea that there are special people who need to relate God's message to you, creating a kind of an incredibly unequal society, indulgences, opposing contraception pretty much everywhere.
Which is your AIDS in Africa, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The extreme, how did I not go to this first? The extremely illegal actions that make them a corrupt criminal organization of moving pedophiles around from church to church over a colossal amount of time in order to save their image and allow these predators to keep raping children. How's that for not a force for good in the world?
Well, my first response to that is I'll pose the same question you posed to the gentleman earlier who was talking about scientists. You mentioned, why aren't scientists contradicting his statements? Well, why aren't litigators contradicting your statements? If that were really the case, the Attorney General would have taken the Catholic Church to task on that a long time ago.
Well, no.
So,
part of the problem.
But, I mean, no, that's beside the point.
No, it's not
wait,
beside
no,
the
it's
point.
not.
It's a host of complaints within the organization, and you've even labeled it as criminal. But the thing is, why in the world don't you bother to reform the organization rather than simply to destroy it?
Because I'm not a member of it.
I don't care to reform it. Why would I care to reform it? First of all, you're not going to just sit here and come up with fallacy after. Well, if what you said was true, then certainly the legislature should be going after them. Have you looked in Ireland lately where that's exactly what they're doing? When you're talking about an organization that is systematically set up to avoid and inhibit criminal investigations, it's really, really hard, especially when you talk about something that's rich and filthy rich and powerful. The fact that it hasn't happened yet, oh wait, no, that's not true. It's happening now. So your initial rebuttal here is absolute nonsense.
Sir, that's funny. You haven't even heard my entire argument because you haven't allowed me to finish.
Would you like me to allow you to finish, or would you like me to hang up on you?
Yes, please. Most certainly. Thank you. Now, the police force exists. It's a necessary force to keep criminals away. Yet there exists corruption in the police force, and they do things far worse than the Catholic Church. And mind you, these pedophiles would have done what they did.
Pause. I'm going to let you finish. Pause.
But we do not.
I put you on hold in case you didn't hear that. Nobody can hear you but you right now. So you're paused.
We cannot get rid of a necessary system.
You're still yelling into the phone.
Yeah.
Sir, I do not want to have a shouting match.
You're not having a shouting match with anybody except yourself. Your ass is on hold.
That would be most appreciated.
You don't understand. If you would pause for a second, I'm trying to explain to you that you're on hold so that I can respond to your nonsensical position here.
No, sir, no.
Wow, you don't know what hold means. I'm going to give you exactly one more chance to actually have a conversation here, which is a back and forth, and you're gone. The police is a necessary organization, and it's worth reforming. The Catholic Church is not a necessary organization. It is a nonsensical organization, a bunch of fat, lazy do-nothings who have been living off the public dole for centuries. The fact that they can do good is a testament to the fact that there are good people who will do good. But the organization is corrupt. It is poisoned to its core, and it serves no essential good purpose, no true purpose. It's lie after lie, promoting harm to real people, and you can sit there and engage in histrionics and yelling at yourself on hold all you want, but the Catholic Church is not a force for good, and fuck you for saying so. The Catholic Church is not a necessary organization. It is a nonsensical organization,